Sochi Olympic Park, right next to Fish Soccer Stadium and Bolshoi Dome Arena. Shaiba Arena is the one that you see in the middle here. It has a capacity for 7,000 fans. And today is day 5 of the 2019 Sirius Junior Club World Cup. And the final game of the day is between MODO from Ornsköldsvik, Sweden, and Loko, representing Yaroslavl and Russia, the host country of the tournament. From the tournament standpoint of view, this game, well, let's just say it one way, has no meaning because Loko will finish on top of Group A, as they already have 6 points following 2 wins in the first 2 games against Team Alberta Junior Hockey League and against the Boss 2 days ago. Loko defeated the Swiss team 4-0. At the other end of the ice is going to be MODO, who have lost their last hope of making it to the semi-final round. As earlier this afternoon, Team AJHL soared past the Boss, enjoying a 7-0 win and securing the second semi-final berth in Pool A. But then again, it's Russia against Sweden, and neither of the teams have anything to hold back, so we expect some good hockey this evening. And also we'll get a chance to see Loko at its best, because this is the first time that Grigory Denisenko, Anton Malyshev, and Daniil Misul will be dressed for Yaroslavl side, who will be wearing their white jerseys tonight. Making his debut at the tournament is Yegor Guskov, the 17-year-old netminder, who just won the gold medal with Team Russia at the Hlinka Gretzky Memorial, which was held earlier this month, and Russia won its first gold medal in 24 years. Guskov obviously was one of the backup goaltenders for the team. Anton Malyshev on the screens here wearing number 5. He's going to be playing on the first defensive pair and just joined the team along with number 14, Grigory Denisenko, Florida Panthers pick a couple years ago in the first round. They just joined Loko from junior Team Russia, which competed at 4 Nations tournament in Perm, winning it. After just 2 games, Lukas Jagbrang is back between the pipes for MODO. He played in the first game against the Boss, the only one MODO have won at the tournament, 2-1 at the shootout. William Ballander has been outstanding for Ornsköldsvik at this tournament, scoring points and securing the blue line. He's also played for his nation at the latest Gretzky Hlinka Memorial. Gil Valgren, one of the 2 Valgren twins on MODO, his brother Max. He's playing on MODO's first line, along with Nordin and Anton Gradin, the only returnee to Junior Club World Cup for MODO, as Gradin competed at the tournament 2 years ago in 2017. MODO made it to the finals that year and had a 2-0 lead over Krasny Armia, but still lost the game, and Krasny Armia went on to win their second championship title. Igor Milikov is the head coach of Loko, and this is his first official tournament with the team. So far he's been perfect, winning 2 games out of 2, defeating Team AJHL 3-2 in the tournament opener, which was followed by a 4-0 win over the Boss. Mikhail Sundel is in his 4th season with MODO Junior program. He won 2 championship titles, including one earlier this year in spring. 17-year-old Guskov making his debut, as I already mentioned. My name is Andrea Sachenko. I will have the pleasure of calling this game for you tonight. Your referees for this one are Vladislav Barulin and Mikhail Cherik of Switzerland. Barulin is a Russian official, obviously, and 2 linesmen for this one are Alexander Turov and Fyodor Sharapov. And looks like we're all good to go here in Sochi at Shaiba Arena. Opening face-off is won by Loko, and they get to work as they have it in the neutral zone and put it into the offensive end for Dadinkin to battle for it. Dadinkin, one of the goal scorers in the previous outing against the Boss. He was the one who opened up the scoring in the first period. Loko take a point shot, and it's going to be corralled by Dadinkin. And now Chermonenko, the captain of the team, wearing number 23, who has already won the tournament last year. Remember that Loko are defending champions of Junior Club World Cup. And now they're making a quick line change early in the game. It's 30 seconds in. Loko will get fresh troops, and they will pick up the puck in the defensive zone and will skate through the neutral zone. That's Darin, who tried to pass it to Yegor Manin, who also found the back of the net 2 days ago for his first of the tournament. Now Manin lifting up his opponent's stick, and it's Darin who has it. He will circle the net. Darin still has it on his backhand, and now he gives up possession, and now it's MODO going the other way with it. He has the puck in the offensive territory. Anderson battles for it with Lukichov. Lukichov plays it to the half wall. It's Valinder who puts it back into the offensive territory. 16-year-old Lukashevich plays it up the right wing. Darian shoots it into the offensive territory straight at Lukas Jakbring. Allowed only one goal at the tournament against the Voss, and it was a bit of a fluke goal at that too. Definitely not Jakbring's fault that that puck went in. Dennis Rubanik, who has the only goal for the Voss in round robin. Mironov goes down, but that was his own fault. No penalty is going to be called on the play. Mironov battling for the puck behind the net, but MODO were able to make a centering pass, which goes all the way back into their defensive territory. And Sandström playing it. Sandström left the ice prematurely in the game against Team AJHL as he was hit with the puck under the visor, but it's good to see him back on the ice. And we get a stoppage of play. It's a shame that we're not going to see Mikhail Sundel's team competing for the medals at the tournament, because they will finish third in Pool A and compete for only the 5th spot at the tournament. Definitely not something they had in mind going into the tournament, but it's a quick tournament. It can be tough to win. Minaev battles for the puck at the blue line. Loko win it over, giving the puck to Nikolai Kovalenko, wearing number 51, who joined the team after the first game. Kovalenko skates to the slot, takes a backhand shot. The puck is still loose as Jakbring made a couple of saves. Loko tried to keep it in the offensive territory, unable to do that. Is Gedichov, and he chases after the puck back into his defensive territory. We're 3 minutes into the game between MODO and Loko, and so far we have no score. Some pretty good speed though, as Max Valgren tries to steal the puck away on the forecheck. And Gedichov makes the play up the right wing, connects with Vladislav Chermonenko, who digs past 2 defensemen. Now 3rd defenseman is getting beaten by him, as Chermonenko tried to pass it to the far post, but it didn't go through, and now it's MODO. Skate into the offensive end, but before the puck gets there, so there's going to be offside call made on the play. Wearing number 93 is Daniil Misu. As of this summer, he's their prospect of the New Jersey Devils. And he just joined the team after a tournament, a very successful tournament with Team Russia. Misu was drafted in the 3rd round, 70th overall. So keep an eye out on this native of Minsk, but with a Russian passport. And competing for Team Russia. Now MODO gives the puck to Linus Skager. As they start to establish control in the neutral zone. Misul dumps the puck in, and it's going to be Danila Dadinkin. We're in 86. Battle for it. Hugo Stup wins it over, plays it up the ice. Skager gains the zone. Tries to feed Yoel Valgren in the left face-off circle, unable to do that. Now it's Anderson battling for the puck. The puck just sits there in the corner, being contested by no one as Loko clear it down the ice, and as it goes all the way without being touched by anybody, icing is called on the play, and we're getting a look at Konstantin Kornilov. That's a good friend of mine, and of course, Kira Kornilova, the wife of Kirill Kornilov, who is a colleague of mine, a commentator. He's currently calling this game in Russian, on Russian television, and his son is making his first trip to a hockey game. And it's the one between a Russian team and a Swedish one. Not a better way to start your hockey career. Possibly a future prospect for their 2035 NHL entry draft. We'll see about that. His dad was not a bad goaltender himself within Varlamov Cup as a member of Krasny Army back in the day. But let's get back to more trivial matters as Loko skates through the neutral zone. That's Dadinkin. Tries to get to the slot. Unable to do that, and now it's Manin. Feeding Lukic, who takes a hard shot from the blue line, and the better save is made by Yagbering. Lukashevich picks up the puck in his defensive zone, playing it around the rim for Lukic. Lukic puts it to center ice. Now it's Max Danishkin, prospect of the Oilers, skates to the slot, deflects the puck in, and we have our first goal of the night. It's Max Danishkin who opens up the scoring to put Loko up 1-0. What a beauty. This line has been lights out for Loko at the tournament, and Max Danishkin has been at center. Skated to the slot, knowing exactly what he wanted to do with the puck. And another NHL prospect, Alexander Darin, picks up his 5th assist of the tournament with this beautiful chip into the slot for Danishkin. And Loko bring the fans to their feet as they score the first goal of the game. 1-0 Loko. Like I have said earlier, this game has no tournament meaning, so to speak, because no matter what happens tonight, Loko will finish first and MODO will finish third in their group in Pool A. Meaning that Loko will go to play in the semi-final round. MODO will compete only for the 5th spot of the tournament. But we certainly expect an exciting game today because none of the teams have anything to lose. Loko being aggressive in the offensive end again, sending it along the boards. Nikolaev passing it to Mironov at the blue line. Shot attempted and it gets blocked. Now Roman Bichkov to Nikolaev in the corner. Nikolaev battles for the puck and loses the battle, and I believe Hugo Stu playing it back to Edmondson. And MODO put it to center ice to go for the line change, and so will Loko. Bichkov gives it to Mironov and skates to his bench to complete the line change. Mironov still has the puck behind the goal. Now he passes it to his right, across the ice to Nikolai Kovalenko. Nikolai Kovalenko with a nice move to get away from Yoel Valgren. Kovalenko setting up Minaev for a shot from the blue line and gets stopped by Yagbin again as MODO clear it to the neutral zone, and Loko give up possession. Skager playing it back safely to his D-man. And now Kovalenko, who's still on the ice, now skating down the right wing, dumping the puck into the corner. Rybakov tries to finish his check on Swedish defenseman, but missing him. And now it's Anderson putting the puck on net, and Guskov will cover it up and make the stop and cause the stoppage of play. Round robin will be concluded at the tournament tomorrow with 2 more games, and unlike in Pool A, there's still a semi-final place up for grabs out there. Red Bull will face Karpat, who have already secured a semi-final spot for themselves in the afternoon game. And Red Bull will do their best to win it in regulation to get 3 points and to hope to make it to their semi-final round as well. And later that day, it's going to be Team NHL from the United States of America facing Tršinec from the Czech Republic. And Team NHL are also eyeing that same semi-final spot in Pool B. But that's tomorrow. Tonight we still have to take care of this game as Lukichov tries to play it to Misu. Loko have it in the neutral zone, and there's a battle for it right next to their bench. Hawkinson dubs the puck into the right corner for Skager, or rather Buber. As Loko put it back into the neutral zone, Buber plays it back to his defenseman. MODO playing it to the neutral zone, trying to make a passing play happen. Doesn't. Vladislav Chervenenko taking a shot on the short side as he tries to go upstairs, and Yagrim stops it with his blocker. Malashev calls for the puck back at the blue line as he gave it to Misul. Misul has it at the half wall, pass it to Chervenenko in the corner, to the slot for Tasanov, and Tasanov can't get a handle on it. Tasanov, who was tossed from the game 2 days ago for fighting, something that doesn't occur very often at this tournament. Tasanov was clearly the winner in the fight. Now MODO in over the blue line, attempting to take a shot. Malashev blocks it. It doesn't make its way to Buskov, who's very thankful for that. Now Misul, the giant defenseman, battling for the puck behind the goal. Nurde battling for it in the corner for MODO. Now it's going to be Manin shoving his opponent to the side to get the puck under control. Igor Manin stopping in his tracks, trying to fit it back to his defenseman, unable to do that, but Manin picks up the puck again. Circles around the offensive zone, taking a shot from mid-range, and the puck stays loose as it gets stuck somewhere around the hash mark territory. Manin trying to get it back under control, but it's going to be Alexander Darian who gives it up to MODO, only to retrieve it seconds after in the neutral zone. Manin, or excuse me, it's Darian who tried to skate past two defensemen, unable to do that, and Loko will go for a line change. Manin is still out there on the forecheck as MODO iced the puck, and we'll get another stoppage of play, and Loko will get an offensive zone faceoff. Vladislav Chervenenko is one of the returnees for Loko. He's the captain of the team this year. Certainly wouldn't mind to start off the season winning this prestigious international trophy. Remember, keep in mind that this tournament has been sanctioned by the IIHF, the International Ice Hockey Federation, and its president, René Fazel, was here in Sochi for the opening ceremony, along with President of Russia, Vladimir Putin, and a lot of hockey legends such as Slava Fetisov and Valery Konetsky were also here for the opening game. Loko with a chance to create a breakaway opportunity for them as Kirill Lopez is racing for the puck, and now he's going to lay in his body on the opponent. Denisenko with a smart pass in front, but Loko failed to get a shot away. Now it goes the other way as MODO put the puck into the far corner for Bychkov to retrieve it. Bychkov plays it to Mironov. Mironov gives up the puck under pressure, and now it's going to be Anderson who sets up Skager at the hash marks, who takes the shot, and Gushkov comes out of his net, stays on top of the blue paint to give Skager as little to shoot at as possible, and Skager hits Gushkov right in the crest. Pretty good turnout for tonight's game. Usually seems to be the case at the tournament. The afternoon games don't draw as much fans because, well, it's Sochi. Most people are here for the beach, not the hockey. And Loko with another scoring chance. And remarkably and miraculously, it stays out as they were banging on the door. I think the whole offensive trio of Loko, everyone on that line had a scoring chance in a matter of seconds. And somehow the puck stayed out as we're 40 seconds past the halfway mark of the period. Nikolai Kovalenko plays it to Stepan Gurichov. Gurichov skates to the safety of the area behind his own goal, and he will wait for the line change to complete. And now Gurichov losing the puck to Buber. Buber across the ice to the far post, and MODO failed to take a shot away. Bad play defensively by Gorachov, who tried to start off the rush, and instead he turned the puck over, and MODO easily could have tied it at 1. Now MODO in over the blue line again, playing the puck to Dahlin, it would seem. Now Buber has it. Buber, Hawkinson, and Lindeval are out there for MODO. Loko are still pinned in the defensive territory, and only now did he seal the Devils prospect. Plays it to Malyshev. Malyshev to Tusanov. Tusanov to Dudinkin. A risky play as Dudinkin gets smashed right at the hash marks of his defensive zone, and he's trying to get to the bench but stays in play. MODO are very aggressive in the couple of last shifts. Sherbanenko eludes being hit. And Loko finally clear the puck down the ice without icing it, and they will change on the fly. Skager with a nice move, or rather, it's not Skager, but Wallander wearing number 54, who was skated to the net, one of the top Swedish defensemen at the tournament, and Loko will cause an offside call. Nice rush by Wallander to get past that position and skate to the slot. As we get another look at the play on which Loko should have scored 3 times, and instead they came up empty on every occasion. What a save by the stick of Lucas Jagbrings. Playing his 2nd game of the tournament. He only allowed 1 goal in his first outing against the Boss, and well, he already allowed 1, and definitely did his best to keep it that way, keep that goal the only one he allowed in this game. Very good action this Tuesday night game. Loko have a 1-0 lead so far, and it's due to this guy, wearing number 24, Maxim Danishkin, who was selected by the Edmonton Oilers at the past NHL entry draft. Danishkin was selected late in the 7th round, 193rd overall. He's also competed in his 2nd consecutive Junior Club World Cup. Danishkin, in the last season's tournament, he picked up 2 assists in 5 games, and he already has 2 points in 2 games this year. And as of a few minutes ago, actually 3, because he scored his 2nd of the tournament. Danishkin wins the puck for Loko, but they give it up a split second later. Guskov makes a stop on a shot that was taken from the neutral zone, and now Danishkin, trying to gain speed in the neutral zone, gives up the puck to Anton Gradin. Gradin puts it into the offensive territory and goes on the forecheck, and we get a stoppage of play. One of the linesmen had his arm up. As we get in a look at Lukashevich, the 16-year-old native of Magadan town in Russia, which isn't exactly famous for producing high-end hockey talent. But there you have it. Guskov stops the puck at the boards behind his net, and Loko will now put it into the neutral zone for Denisenko to play. Denisenko battles for it right at the blue line. And now Slepets tries to get it on control. Slepets, who missed the game against Voss, but was one of the big players for Loko in the game against Team AJHL, scoring 1 of the goals. Slepets receives the puck in his defensive territory, playing it to Nikolaev at the left wing. Nikolaev tries to dump it into the offensive zone and gets blocked, and now the play is going to be called offside as Slepets has been shoved over the blue line. Igor Milikov is in his first year with this Loko team. He has been working within the club system with Loko's foreign team, which plays in the 2nd division of Junior Hockey League. Definitely wouldn't mind winning a trophy right away, Milikov, with his new team. Minaev backhands it to the blue line. MODO have control of the puck in the offensive territory, trying to get a shot away from the high slot. It gets blocked. And now Valander plays it to Edmondson. It's intercepted by Minaev, the defenseman, who puts on a move to get past his defenseman, but loses control of the puck a second later. Now it's a hit on Ahovsky with a centering pass. And it's a miracle that Loko didn't improve their lead right now. Again, Gadichov outsmarts his opponent, backhands it around the rim. And now it's Sherbanenko. Drop pass to his teammate who loses his balance. It was Vladislav Rubakov, but kept the play alive for Loko. And now it's going to be Daniil Misul. Dangling past two defensemen. Daniil Misul skates into the corner. Was it Misul still with the puck as he sends it around the rim? Back to the blue line, but there's nobody there, and only now Danila Dadinkin picks up the puck in the defensive end. Loko still have possession, as they had for the past few minutes. Dadinkin with the speed in over the blue line, trying to get past two defensemen. And Yakbrin covers up the puck. That looked very dangerous had Dadinkin got into the slot. That would have been a perfect scoring chance, but he couldn't beat two defensemen at once. So we're taking a look at another look at Nikita Ahovsky. Perfect centering pass, and his teammate just missed the puck. Much to the disdain of the fans here at Shaiba Arena. Stoof plays it up the right wing, and MODO in possession, skating through the neutral zone with it. It's Nurbed, or rather Nordin, excuse me. It's MODO's top line that's out there with Max Valgren, Nordin, and Anton Gradin. Now Danishkin battling for it deep in the offensive territory. Gradin can't get a handle of it. And now Loko with the turnover. Mane with the drop pass, and Darian tried to beat Yagrin on the short side with a backhand shot, but it was too weak, and Yagrin doesn't allow easy goals like that, and he makes another glove save to hold on and cause a stoppage of play. Yagrin has brought his A game to the table, and it's largely due to his success between the pipes that Loko have only the 1-goal lead on the goal by Maxim Danishkin. Danishkin is going to be in his 3rd season with Yaroslavl in the Junior Hockey League. Scored 22 goals in 51 regular season games in the Junior Hockey League in Russia. As Loko won their 3rd championship title in the league that is only 10 years old. Now the shot by MODO. Weak point shot by Yoel Valgren, and Guskov was up for the task. As already mentioned, Guskov has won Glinka Gretzky Memorial Gold Medal this year. First gold medal for Russia in 24 years, but he was the backup for Yaroslav Askarov, a rising star of Russian hockey. Denisenko with a cross-ice pass to Slepets. Slepets plays it to Nikolaev, and Nikolaev loses possession, and now MODO will go to the other way with it. Cross-ice pass, and Guskov comes up big with a huge bad save. Looks like it was Linus Skager taking the shot, and Guskov answering the call. What a pass save to keep it a 1-goal game for Loko. And now Anderson will skate with it offside. We're going to take another look at this beautiful bad save on Linus Skager. Igor Guskov, the 17-year-old native of Tula. which is a small town located to the south of Moscow. About a 2-hour drive. And Nikolai Kovalenko now has the puck at the right wing. He's a native of Raleigh, North Carolina. He was born in America. He's the son of Andrei Kovalenko, the Russian tank. Was the nickname of his dad. And just like his dad, he's wearing number 51. Receiving the puck in the neutral zone, Kovalenko was. And now it's going to be Nikita Anahovsky with a nice move to get past his defenseman. Tries to feed Kovalenko in the slot, and he does, though. It was Rybakov actually taking the shot, and Yagubin comes up big again. Kovalenko with all the moves to get to the slot, feeds Anahovsky in the right face of circle, and Anahovsky can't bury it. What a shift by this force line on Loko, and we're going to get a stoppage of play. Looks like Loko will be down a man following this shift. It's the most experienced line on Loko. High Seekin is the goal. He's going to go against Vladislav Rybakov. You can see it was a follow-up play, and it would have been called in the National Hockey League, but this is an international hockey event, and there's no such thing as a follow-up play with a high stick, so it's going to be called. We'll take another look at Nikita Anahovsky setting up Rybakov for a perfect shot, or rather, for a perfect place for a shot, and he can't bury it. Guskov makes another save on Anton Gradin as we get our first look at MODO's power play unit here. And MODO's first power play unit consists of 4 forwards and only 1 defenseman, Hugo Stuf. Anton Gradin being the 4th forward out there who plays at the blue line on a power play. And so far, Guskov has been perfect. Malashev clears the puck down the ice at their far board. Yagubin comes out to play, and he's going to wait for his teammates. Almost gives up the puck because Cherbonenko was aggressive on the forecheck there. Stu plays it up the left wing, gets it back in his defensive territory. Danilo Dadinkin intercepts the pass, and it's Daniil Misul who has it now in his defensive zone, killing off a lot of time. This young defenseman plays it to the right wing, and Loko put it into the offensive territory. And they have already killed off 40 seconds. Anton Gradin tries to make a play, but it's intercepted by Dadinkin, who shoots it back down the ice for Yagubin to stop it behind the net. And now it's Alexander Darian harassing Swedish defenseman in their own zone. Darian is still out there. Now he's being held by Manin. Manin intercepts the pass, and he will set up Darian. No, it's intercepted by Wallinder, perhaps the best defenseman of this MODO team at the tournament. Anderson skates into the zone with it, goes down out of his own volition. And there will be another call made on the play. This time it's going to go against MODO. This one is going to be a minor for holding. Skager skates over to the official to tell him that he's mistaken, and it actually was a perfectly good hockey play. But the ref was right there, and he says that even the slightest hold is going to be called in tonight's game. Linus Skager's minor cancels out MODO's power play, so we're going to watch some 4-on-4 hockey now. As Ilya Mironov fires it from the high slot, straight at Yagubin, who absorbs this hard shot. Ilya Mironov has a game-winning goal in the tournament that he scored in the first game of the tournament, too, in front of Vladimir Putin and all other hockey celebrities that surrounded the president. Ilya Mironov fired it from pretty much the same spot in the game against Team AJHL for the 3-2 win, and another shot is taken. This time it's Roman Bychkov who is firing it from the left circle and doesn't make its way to the net, and Loko retrieves the puck in the neutral zone. Grigori Denisenko dangling his way past 3 opponents, only now losing the battle to Lindeval. Lindeval goes down. Denisenko battles with the puck. Yagubin comes out to play, gets bumped into, but no penalty is going to be called in the play. 45 seconds remains to be played in the first period. Denisenko with a nice play to Bychkov. Bychkov to Mironov, who fires it. Blocker save is made by Yakbrink. Bychkov playing it into the corner. And now it's Danishkin who picks it up. Loko are on a power play now. Minute and 15 seconds. Denisenko is looking to shoot it, now to pass it to the other end of the ice. It goes, and no shot is made on the play. Mironov playing it to Denisenko. Denisenko has it in the left face of circle, looking for a pass in lane, finds one. As a pass to Tonahovsky, back to Denisenko. Denisenko fires it with a one-timer. And I think Yakbrink stops it on the short side with his mask. And we'll get a stoppage to play. And tripping is going to be the call. I think it's going to go against MODO. And this is the trip on Denisenko. Way back into the play. And as is the case, Lindeval skates to the sin bin, and Loko will get just under a minute of a 5-on-3 power play. Here late in the first period. There's less than a minute remains to be played in the period. Mikhail Sundell had to verify something with the official. I think it's something regarding the clock. So we'll see Vladislav Rybakov, Nikolai Kovalenko, Danila Dadinkin. Tonahovsky is also out there. Kovalenko will be playing the role of the defenseman. At the faceoff, and Stepan Girichov is the only actual defenseman on this power play unit for Loko. Sundell had to double check something with that official. Looks like we finally can get the play underway, or maybe not, because now it's Igor Milakov who wants to talk to the man in stripes. Looks like he's all good to go too. And we'll hear the whistle. The puck is going to be thrown back into play now. And Loko win it, passing it to Danila Dadinkin right away in the left face of circle, who fires it on net, and another blocker save is made by Yakbrink. As the horn goes off, Loko lead 1-0 in a very exciting game of hockey against MODO from Sweden. Is Lucas Yakbrink, who's making all the key saves in the opening 20 minutes of play. Loko will still have a long 5-on-3, 45 seconds of it remaining to be played out. And following their 20 minutes of play, it's Loko leading 1-0 against MODO. The only goal of the period was scored by Maxim Danishkin, of assist by Alexander Darin and Yegor Monin, the second liners for Yaroslav. The goal came at 5 minutes and 9 seconds. And with having another look at it, we still have 40 more minutes, perhaps even more, of hockey to be played in this game, so don't wander off. Get a snack, get a coffee, and be back here in 17 minutes. I know I sure am. Coming back in 17, so see you back shortly.
Года. Сочи. Дворец спорта «Большой» и ледовый дворец «Айсберг».
Швеция. Столица Швеции – Стокгольм. Официальный язык – шведский. Основное приветствие – «Хей». Достопримечательность – Нобелевский музей. Традиционное блюдо – рыба – основной ингредиент национальных шведских блюд. Стереотипы. Все шведы водят Вольво, слушают группу Абба, а магазин Икеа находится на каждом углу. Карлсон все еще живет на крыше, а фрикадельки – митболс – любимое блюдо каждого шведа. Факты. Королевская семья Швеции состоит в родстве со всеми королевскими дворами Европы. Правящий монарх Карл XVI Густав. Его дочь, принцесса Виктория, вышла замуж за своего личного тренера, владельца спортивного клуба. Вот такие они, современные принцессы. В Швеции родились звезды мировой величины. Златан Ибрагимович, писательница Астрид Линдгрен, химик Альфред Нобель, астроном, создатель новой шкалы для измерения температуры Андерс Цельсия, родился в 70 километрах от Стокгольма. Отправимся на побережье Ботнического залива, самого крупного и глубокого в Балтийском море. Ведь именно здесь, в городе Эншельцвик, базируется славный хоккейный клуб «МОДО», который 2 года назад стал серебряным призером молодежного Кубка мира. 3251 километр не помеха для игроков МОДО. Они приехали за заветным трофеем.
участник номер 2 Александр. Аплодисменты Александру. Задача участников абсолютно проста. 3 позиции, 3 шайбы. Тот из них, кто больше шайб забросит в ворота, тот и одержит победу в этом соревновании и получит подарок. Максим, задача ясна? Александр, все понятно? Ну, в таком случае мы начинаем после громких аплодисментов. Давайте поддержим участников! Начинаем с Максима. Самая трудная красная линия. Вперед! Поехали! Итак, и неточный бросок. Неточный бросок. Время бросать у Александра. Бросок Александра вперед. И снова мимо, и снова неточно. Переходим к позиции попроще. На этот раз с синей линии бросок. На очереди бросок Максима. Максим, вперед. И вновь неточный бросок. Чем ответит Александр? Александр, действуй. Я думаю, что вы просто плохо поддерживаете. Давайте поддерживаем, пока ничья, пока 0-0. Кто же победит? Итак, Максим, ты знаешь, что делать, поэтому вперед. От штанги, шайба в воротах, 1-0, да. Александр, все в твоих руках, либо ничья. И у нас ничья, 1-1, здорово. А это значит, что мы вновь подходим к синей линии и совершаем по еще одному броску. Нам нужно выявить победителя. Кто же им станет? Кто же станет победителем? Максим или Александр? Итак, давайте на этот раз начнем с Александра, да. Александр, бросай. Давай. Бросок и точно! Отлично! Александр забрасывает, все в руках Максима. Итак, и снова шайба в воротах. Ну что ж, в таком случае мы повторяем броски. Вновь. Мы будем бросать с синей линии. Александр, поехали. Давай. Твой бросок. Не точно, на этот раз не точно. Максим, ну же! И это гол! Шайба в воротах, а значит, победу одерживает Максим. Давайте ему поаплодируем! Отдельно поблагодарим аплодисментами Александра за участие. Ожесточенная борьба, упорная битва, но у нас есть победитель. Ну и, конечно, встречаем аплодисментами Лео!
«Газпромнефти». Международный детский хоккейный турнир возрастной категории не старше 11 лет. Апрель 2020 года. Сочи. Дворец спорта «Большой» и Ледовый дворец «Айсберг».
Это не просто игра. Это проверка силы, характера, мужества. Мы знаем, на что мы способны и готовы за это бороться. Рука об руку, плечом к плечу. Создавать историю. Историю побед.
Welcome back to Sochi for second period action between Loko Yaroslavl, the defending champions of Junior Club World Cup, and MODO of Brunswick, Sweden. After 20 minutes of play, it's the only goal by Max Danishkin that separates the two teams. As we get another look at it, Alexander Darin picks up his 5th assist in 3 games with his saucer pass, and Danishkin bangs it in from mid-air to give Loko a 1-0 lead. Loko have been the better team of the period, not only on the scoreline, but also on the shot clock, with 15 shots against 6 by MODO. And as we currently stand, Loko, we still have 45 seconds of a 2-man advantage spilling over from the first period, as Loko still have 2 players in the bench. On the bench, rather, in the penalty box. I meant to say that. And there was Jeremias Lindeval, who got called for tripping with 8 seconds remaining on the clock in the period. And there was Linus Skager, who got a minor for holding. And as Loko lead 1-0, they have a great chance to extend that lead to at least 2 or maybe even 3-0 on this long 2-man advantage. Vladislav Chervenenko, captain of Loko, he's out there with Nikolaev, who's one of the alternate captains for Loko at the tournament. Earlier today, we already had one Group A action. It was between Team AJHL and the Boss, and it was the Canadian team, Team AJHL, winning by a blowout, 7-0. And the Voss remained with just a single goal scored in round robin. It's going to be second period is going to be delayed a little bit here as ice surface it has to be fixed. Looks like this piece of fabric sticking out from the ice. It happens every now and then and has to be fixed, and that's what the arena technicians are there for. And very dangerous to keep it out like that and not tend into it, because if a player skates over it or steps in it, it may break his stride and the player can pull a muscle or even worse. So we can wait. Oleg Bratash is on your screens right now, former head coach of Loko Yaroslavl and former hockey player himself. He's here in Sochi, watching his former team playing against MODO. And we see fans from Rybinsk down in Yaroslavl region in Russia also attending the game. Russian actors from TV series and movies are also at the game. Mikhail Sundel is in great mood despite his team losing 1-0 and losing their last hope of making the semifinal stage of the tournament. As of earlier today, as I already mentioned, Team AJHL blew past the Voss, scoring 7 unanswered goals and securing the second player berth. In Group A, it's obviously Loko, the defending champions, who will make the semifinals regardless of the outcome of this game, as they won both games coming into this one. They have 6 points. MODO have only 2 following a win in the shootout over to Voss in their first game at the tournament, and then they lost in exciting fashion to Team AJHL. 5-4. And we probably should mention that MODO had a 3-1 lead in that game, and it was teammate JHL that came back from behind and won it, as Alex Young scored a hat-trick. But we're finally underway in the second period, and Alexander Darian sends it around the rim to his teammate Igor Manin, wearing number 85. Loko, it's Lukichov who passed it to the left face of circle to Darian. Darian has it back in the left circle again, looking to maybe take a shot. Now he passes it to behind the goal line to Manin. Manin waits and passes it to Darian. Darian with his head up to the cross-ice pass to Nikolaev. Can't get a shot away as the puck hit him in this case. Nikolaev passing it to Lukichov, to Darian. Darian across the ice to Nikolaev. Nikolaev doesn't shoot it, passes it back to Lukichov. Darian shoots it from the left face of circle. Whistles it past wide of the net, and MODO get one of the players back. It's Skager who jumps out of the box, passing it to his teammate, expects a return pass as they were on a 2-on-1 rush. It leads to nothing, and with 50 seconds remaining on the power play, Loko have the puck in the neutral zone, skating in over the blue line. It's Lukichov, the defenseman, still holds on to it as he waits for his teammates to complete a line change. Lukichov, or rather Denisenko, as Lukichov changes on the fly. Denisenko to Misyul, back to Denisenko. Denisenko is in his first game at the tournament, as he just joined the team from junior team Russia. Miranov for the shot to Slepets. Slepets one-touch pass to Denisenko in front of the net, and somehow the puck stays out again. Misyul shooting it or not. Playing it to Denisenko instead. Denisenko across the ice, and now to the point. Back to Slepets in the right face of circle. Kirill Slepets off the boards to Denisenko. Misyul to Danishkin. And now Denisenko has it in the corner again. Danishkin passing it to the slot. There was no one there, and MODO keel off the remainder of the penalty. Now it's Linus Skager and Lindeval who tried to make something happen for the Swedes offensively, but they can't, and now it's Loko in over the blue line. Slepets with a great pass, return pass attempt made by Danishkin, and it's deflected by MODO defense. The perfect scoring chance goes to waste for Loko. How many scoring chances have they created in the first 22 minutes of play? It's remarkable how strong this Loko team looks, especially with the addition of players of Denisenko, who now has the puck and fires it from the right face of circle straight at Lucas Youngbrain, who has seen a lot of rubber tonight already, and probably going to see a lot more coming his way. Grigory Denisenko, Florida Panthers first-round pick 2 years ago, fired it straight at Youngbrain from good shooting plays. 19-year-old Denisenko, a native of Novosibirsk, all the way in Siberia, 4-hour flight from Moscow. And you have to get to Moscow from Yaroslavl even to get on that flight first to be there. And Denisenko was selected 15th overall by the Florida Panthers organization in 2018. Already represented his country at the World Juniors, winning a bronze medal in Vancouver earlier this year, very early this year actually, all the way back in January. Get another stoppage of play as I think it's Nikita Anahovsky who gets hit by the puck at the bench, and that's what the helmets are for. Can you imagine that back in the day they were wearing helmets? Crazy. Nordin will take the drop for MODO, and he's going to lose it to Danil Tisanov, and Loko turned the puck over in the neutral zone. Now Hugo Stup has it into his defensive end, playing it across the ice. One-touch pass straight over the blue line for MODO, but they give up possession, and Loko will commence another offensive. It's Danila Dadinkin breaks into the zone and loses control of the puck, but Loko remain in possession, and Tisanov has it on his handle. Tisanov attempts a toe drag. It doesn't go through, and Tisanov will battle for it at center ice. One of the officials has his arm up, and it's going to be a minor for holding. It looks like it's going to be called against Tisanov, who's trying to argue against the call. Get another look at it. And I'm not sure that Is that much of a hold? Looked more like a clipping penalty to me, but holding is the call. And we're going to go with that. MODO will go on a power play. Igor Milikov's team has been absolutely tremendous offensively. Just it's only their conversion rate that is a bit down. Other than that, Loko looked like a perfect hockey team right now. And they win another faceoff, a key faceoff of that, but they give up the puck, and MODO will try to set up the offense as they're being harassed by Nikolai Kovalenko, who is very good at killing penalties. Valander tries to dig past his opponent. Now it's a 2-on-1 rush, developing for Loko, and they can't get it. They can't convert on it easy as it's broken up by Linus Skager, who passed it to Anderson. And now it's Joel Valgren who plays it deep into his defensive territory, and William Valander will get to the area behind his net, waiting for his teammates to set up for the rush. Nikolai Kovalenko is lurking in the slot. Anderson gets the puck, and he will gain the zone down the left wing. He goes, plays it around the rim to Joel Valgren. Valgren has it now. Plays it back to Anderson. Anderson looking for a passing lane, and he sets up at the point, playing it to the half wall at the right side. Anderson calls for the puck, gets it at the half wall, plays it back to Skager. Skager with a nice move to get loose, shooting the puck, and what a glove save is made by Igor Guskov. One of his best of the night as he denies Skager again. He shut the door on Linus Skager earlier in the game in the first period with their huge pass save, and what a glove save made by Guskov this time. Keep in mind that Guskov may have not competed at the latest Hlinka Gretzky Memorial in the Czech Republic and Slovakia, but he certainly was a member of Team Russia that won its gold medal. And he's got one. Monin playing it into the neutral zone for Alexander Darian. Darian stays aggressive on the forecheck and looks like he's going to steal the puck from Valander, but loses his balance, and MODO only have 30 seconds remaining on their power play now as they play in the puck to Valander, their giant defenseman who's logging up some big minutes for the team. He played 29 minutes in his opening game, the one that went to the shootout against DeVos, and he picked up one of the assists in that game. Only 10 seconds remaining on MODO's power play, but it's Loko who has possession in the offensive zone as Kirill Slepets tried to make something happen. Now it's Denisenko on the forecheck for Rasin Hugastov. Almost intercepting the backhand pass now. And Loko kill off the remainder of the penalty. We're back to play in full strength. As we're 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the second period, Loko are in over the blue lines. Danishkin, who tried to get past his opponent, couldn't do that. Now Lindeval bumps into his teammate and loses control of the puck, but MODO are still get into the offensive territory. Bourbet setting up Edmundson. Edmundson takes a shot from on top of the left circle, and it's another save made by Guskov, who has been terrific so far in this game, protecting Loko's one-goal lead. Igor Guskov is a native of Tula, but a Lokomotiv Yaroslavl Junior Hockey School alumni. Only played one season for the team's second best junior team in NJHL, second tier of Russian junior hockey. And Guskov played 21 games, posting a .888 save percentage and 3.0 goals against average, but he's looking good here tonight in Sochi. And Guskov is only going to have his debut made later on, perhaps this September, in Junior Hockey League, the top junior division of Russian hockey. Malyshev plays it to Bichkov. It's Vladislav Rybakov playing it back to Bichkov. MODO passing the puck around. It's Dalin, Nurbeck, and Stedman who are there for MODO, but it's Vladislav Rybakov who has the puck for Loko. Battles for it, gets away from 3 defensemen and only now losing the puck. Vladislav Rybakov. But Loko regained possession in the neutral zone. Whistle is behind the play. It looks like that's Vladislav Rybakov who's down on the ice, holding his face. Something must have happened behind the play, either a high stick or something else, but I don't see any blood on Rybakov, so can sting a bit, but he's definitely going to be back in action. And it is high stick by Stedman that gets Rybakov, and Stedman will get a penalty for that. Elias Stedman, the fourth line center for MODO. MODO came to Sochi with all four new centers on their team. None of their 4 centers from the championship team are here in Sochi, so that definitely adjusted their performance in one way or another. And Loko, who have been very aggressive and creative offensively in this game, will go back on a power play. Lucas Yagrin, who has been just every bit as good as Yegor Guskov across the ice from him. And if it hadn't been for Yagrin, MODO could have easily been down by a way larger margin than they are right now. It's still a 1-goal game, remarkably, at this point. Should have been way more. MODO win the defensive zone faceoff, and they will try to clear the puck down the ice, but they're unable to do that. As Dadinkin plays it to the area behind the net to Rybakov, who stayed on the ice. It's Nikolai Kovalenko, who plays it. Actually, who still has it at the half wall. Kovalenko playing it to the blue line to Karichov for a one-timer to the left face-off circle, which whistles wide of the net, and now it's Nikita Anahovsky off the half wall. Kovalenko received the puck at the right wing, sets up Gurichov. Gurichov back to Kovalenko. Kovalenko thinking it over, passing it to Anahovsky. Anahovsky to Kovalenko. Anahovsky shooting, and it goes in on the short side. What a goal by Yaroslav, who go up 2-0. Nikita Anahovsky with a snipe on the short side of feed by Nikolai Kovalenko. And some heated debate going on following the marker. Kovalenko is all smiles. It's gonna count. There was nothing wrong with the play. Give and go by Kovalenko on Anahovsky. It leads to Anahovsky sniping a top shelf. What a shot by Anahovsky to get it past Lucas Yagrin. And Loko finally convert on a power play and extend their lead to 2-0. They will review the play, but I don't think there was anything wrong with the play, as officials are discussing it among themselves. I'm not even sure that what MODO could be complaining about, but maybe if we get a few more looks on the play, we will see the origin of this dispute. The fans chant "Loko, Loko," supporting their favorites. Now let's see here. Anahovsky is taking the shot. The puck goes into the net before Kovalenko made any sort of contact with Yagrin, so goal interference is definitely out of the question here. And it looks like the play has been confirmed now. Let's see what the final decision is. And it's a good goal. And Loko go up 2-0. Let me remind you once again that this game has no tournament meaning whatsoever, but it still has to be played. As of this afternoon, Loko, well, as of 2 days ago, Loko have secured the top spot in Group A to proceed to the semi-final round, where they will meet second place of Pool B, which will be determined tomorrow. And no matter what happens, MODO will finish third, because Team AHL had beaten Davos 7-0 earlier this afternoon, securing the second spot in Pool A. But hockey is supposed to be fun, and fun is what we're having here in Sochi in scores, aren't we? And now it's Loko with another offensive possession and a shot in from the hash marks. It was Yegor Manin taking it. Couldn't bear it. Manin tries to center it with Darian. Darian picks it up, passes it to Nikolaev, who shoots from the hash marks, and Yagbrand comes up big again with another huge glove save. Exciting action tonight in Sochi. Yagbrand makes two huge saves, first on Manin, then on Nikolaev. This second line of Loko has been absolutely amazing at the tournament, and they continue to produce quality scoring chances. Yagbrand will hold on to the puck again, causing the stoppage of play, and faceoff will take place in MODO's territory. Max Danishkin is out there. Loko, one of the goal scorers tonight. Nikita Anahovsky being the other one. Found the back of the net just a few shifts back. Valander has the puck for MODO. He plays it to Arvidsson. Arvidsson up the ice to Stenman. Turnover, and now it's Denisenko taking the shot and missing the net high and wide. And it's Kirill Slepets who picks up the puck deep in the defensive territory, putting it into the neutral zone, turning the puck over, and MODO able to chip it into the offensive zone. Ilya Mironov has it now on his handle. Off the wall into the neutral zone. Quick passing play developing for Loko with a lot of eyes. Denisenko breaking into the zone, circling around the net, looking for a centering pass. Pass it to the blue line instead. Now he gets it back at the half wall. Grigoriy Denisenko, saucer pass across the ice, almost finding Daniil Misul out there. And now it's Valander breaking into the zone, trying to take a shot away. No go, says Ilya Mironov, and now it goes the other way. Kirill Slepets with it on his handle, passing it to Misul. And MODO intercept the pass, and now it's Valander again in over the blue line, just offside. MODO and Loko trading offensive rushes. Loko just a bit more successful at theirs. To be honest with you, I've lost count of how many scoring chances Loko came up with tonight already. Has to be over a dozen, I believe. And they have 2 goals to show for it. Hawkinson tries to get into the zone with possession and loses the puck at the blue line. Loko commences another offensive rush through the middle of the ice. Drop pass is made. Now they shoot it from the hash marks. What a passing play by Loko, and Yagbrand comes up big again. Loko have possession of the puck. They're playing it to Anton Malyshev, who just joined the team. Malyshev skating to the hash marks, expecting a return pass. And now Danila Darinkin shoving his opponent off the puck to regain possession. Darinkin plays it to the blue line. And now it's Danishkin, or rather Vladislav Shcherbanenko, who's hauled down in the offensive end, but Darinkin will retrieve the puck at the far end of the ice, and the whistle goes. Looks like the puck went out of play just for a second, but that caused the stoppage of play. And Igor Milikov will make a few adjustments. What a drop pass to Nikolaev by Vladislav Shcherbanenko. That would have been a thing of beauty. Let the puck go in, but Lucas Yagbrand is still very much in the game and making all the huge stops for MODO. And now Nikolai Kovalenko drives it into the zone down the right wing. Nikita Anahovsky will battle for the puck at the boards. Now Gorachov drops from the blue line to provide some firepower down low for Loko again. They still battle for the puck as nobody seems to get it under control. Rybakov Trying to feed Kovalenko at the far post, couldn't get it to him. Now Rybakov will dangle and shoot it right at Yagbrain, who makes himself look big at the short side, and Rybakov can't get it past him. It's all systems go for Loko. That's the story of the game. It's amazing how many scoring chances this team can create. Rocky Russo, one of Team NAHL assistant coaches at the tournament, was asked who he thought was the best team in Group A, and he looked at the reporter and said, "Do you really have to ask? Do you really?" Looks like the play is gonna be called offside, as Loko got just a bit ahead of themselves there. Can't say that Mikael Sundell's team played badly tonight, but at times there definitely have been no match for Loko. And when they outplayed Loko, it was Yegor Griskov coming up big between the pipes. Nikolaev tries to get it on control. Instead it's going to be Anderson. Anderson passing it to the left face of circle and losing the puck, MODO. And now Loko in numbers, skating in over the blue line. Igor Manin with a centering pass, one-touch pass to Lukichuk, who shoots it, and another huge save is made by Yagbrain. And now it's going to be a breakaway chance for Anderson. Anderson goes backhand, and another huge save is made by Yegor Griskov, who keeps the door shut. And still a 2-0 game for Loko. Exciting action tonight in Sochi. The puck slides into the neutral zone. Max Valberg with a nice pass to Skager. Skager loses the puck in the offensive territory as he was waiting for his teammates to join him. Now it's Alexander Darin getting into the zone, slamming on his brakes and sending it around the ring to complete the line change for Loko. MODO playing it up the ice into the neutral zone to Max Valgren, who loses the battle for the puck to Ilya Mironov. Now Loko going to the other side of the rink with it. Mironov receives the puck in the defensive end, plays it up the right wing. One-touch pass by Danishkin to the blue line. Denisenko up the ice again to Slipats. Slipats curls away, tries to play it to the blue line. Instead it's deflected. Danishkin shooting it. Another shot attempt by Mironov, but he whiffs on the shot and will have to skate back into his defensive end, fighting off a forechecker on MODO. There's only 7 minutes remaining to be played in the second period as Max Valgren almost created a scoring chance for himself, and now a great defensive play by Mironov, but looks like it's going to be called. And MODO will get a power play as Yagbrain skates to the bench. The puck goes offside and the whistle goes on. And the whistle goes, and it's going to be a tripping minor called against Loko. I think it's going to go against Mironov, who's not happy with the call. He thinks he played the puck first, and he certainly did. But official says that he's not going to hear about it, and Mironov finds himself in the penalty box. As we get in a commercial break, it's Loko with a 2-0 lead late in the second period, and it could have been way worse for MODO had it not been for Lucas Yagbrain, but MODO having a great scoring chance here as Anderson tried to beat Griskov, and Griskov making the stop. But I don't think Anderson got a really good shot away as he tried to put it on his backhand and go top shelf, but the puck hopped over the blade of the stick, and that's why the scoring chance largely went to waste. Anderson is back at the dock for MODO, but he loses the draw, and Chervenenko will chip it into the neutral zone for Valander to pick it up. Valander shielding the puck, losing it and colliding with Chervenenko. No call is made on the play, or actually there is now, or maybe not. I heard a whistle, but it wasn't from one of the referees, and now it's MODO putting the puck into the offensive end for Loko to shoot it back out. Jagrin plays the puck to Anderson, who leaves it to Skager. Skager back to Anderson. And it's Nikolai Kovalenko, who's really good at this stuff and giving us another example of his penalty killing abilities. He's a prospect of the Colorado Avalanche of the National Hockey League. Anderson behind his own net, being harassed by Kovalenko. Passing it up front to Wallinder. Wallinder tried to get past Malyshev, but it's not an easy job. Now it's going to be Kovalenko stealing the puck, short-handed, skating to the net by himself. And it's Linus Skager who gets to the slot just in time to shove Kovalenko off the puck. Kovalenko has it behind the goal now. Centering it for Rybakov, who can't beat Jagrin again. And it's MODO who put the puck down the ice and causing the stoppage of play. Icing is going to be the call. MODO won't be able to change up on the play. Mikhail Sundell calls for a timeout. So get another look at the collision between Wallinder and Cherbernenko. At least Wallinder was certainly okay after it, as he remained in play, and Cherbernenko went straight to the bench following the incident. And Mikhail Sundell feverishly explaining to his troops what needs to be done to turn the game around. This is the most vocal we've seen the coach at the tournament. MODO still have a very good shot at coming back in this game, even if it is just for laughs and pride. It depends how you look at it. So MODO have used up their timeout to get the players some extra rest, but Loko still win the face-off in the offensive territory, and they will skate back into the defensive zone with it to continue killing off the penalty. And now it's Manin who almost intercepts the puck on the forecheck. Loko have been very aggressive on the forecheck, and they win the puck over in the neutral zone now. Center it from Manin. Manin will pin it to the boards behind the goal, only for a short period of time. And now it's Hawkinson playing it to Stup. Stup gets bumped into. Now it's Darian on an up-man rush carrying the puck. Alexander Darian passing it to the far post, and Loko failed to convert. And there's another great scoring chance. But Darian wins the puck over again and passing it back to Manin, who just failed to tap it home from the far post. Now Darian taking the shot from the hash marks, and it gets blocked. Now Gradin playing it across the ice. Now Loko back in possession and in over the blue line. Danishkin calling for the puck in the far face of circle, doesn't get it. Gradin plays it to Nordin. Nice move by Nordin to get away from Danishkin. Nordin to Gradin. Gradin takes a shot, and it's stopped by Wiskov, who gives up a rebound. Now he goes the other way. Grigory Denisenko in over the blue line with a nice move to get past Sandstrom, feeding Danishkin, who hits the crossbar, and the puck goes out of play. What a play by Grigory Denisenko. First, the move to get away from Sandstrom, and then the setup for Danishkin, who shoots it from the hash marks, and Jagrin has nothing to do with the play as the puck goes up into the netting off the crossbar. Danishkin will take the face-off for Loko as he's up against Stenman. Danishkin wins another face-off, Slipats to the blue line. They put it on net, it doesn't make its way through, and MODO are able to put it at least to the blue line, but the puck never leaves their zone, so only now Stenman playing it into the neutral zone. Loko playing it to Denisenko. Denisenko puts it in the corner as he's unable to get away from his defenseman. Now Sandström. And MODO have it in the offensive zone, but it's Daniil Misul, the giant defenseman, who picks it up and plays it up the wing to Danishkin. Danishkin eyes Denisenko. Denisenko receives the puck and takes the shot, and Grigory Denisenko scores his very first goal at the tournament, and Loko go up 3-0. Well, it had to happen, didn't it? Loko were banging on the door, and Yagrin played guacamole with them, because that's exactly how many scoring chances Loko have been creating. And now Denisenko finally finds the back of the net, gives his head up, and beats Yagrin on the stick side. Grigory Denisenko just returned from another international event where he represented junior team Russia in Perm. And Russia won the tournament, the Four Nations competition, where they faced other top European nations, Finland, Sweden, and Czech Republic. Loko have a 3-0 lead following that goal by Denisenko. As Maxim Danishkin picks up an assist on the play. Now Dadinkin taking the shot. Stup gets his stick on the puck and it goes into the glass, but Loko retained possession only for a few short seconds, and now it's Uber who plays to Nuber to put it into the offensive end. But Loko retrieve it, and now they have it in the neutral zone. They go cross ice with it to Yegor Manin. Yegor Manin attempting a nice move, and it goes through. Now he tries to center it, but no, there's no one there. And it's Lindeval who has it at center ice, backhanding it into the corner in the offensive end. There's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining to be played in the second period now, as Lukichov plays it to center ice to Nikolai Kovalenko. Kovalenko gains the zone and plays it to center, and Danilo Dadinkin scores the fourth goal for Loko. It looks like this one is in the books. What an effort by Nikolai Kovalenko to deliver the puck to Danilo Dadinkin, who scores his second goal of the tournament. And that gives Loko a very solid 4-0 lead. We knew that Loko would get better as the tournament progresses, because remember, Kovalenko, Denisenko, Malyshev, and Misul were not with the team originally, and Loko still defeated Team AGHL 3-2, overcoming a 2-goal deficit. And then they had an easy night out against DeVos, scoring 4 unanswered goals, but Loko appeared to be toying with that position that net is. They could have easily won the game by double digits. And now they have established exactly the same kind of lead. It's 4-0 here in Sochi. And only 2 minutes remains to be played in the period. Now Minaev gives up possession behind his own goal. Garichov wins the puck over, plays it back to Minaev with a short pass. Across the ice, Loko goal, playing it to Kovalenko. Kovalenko running on all cylinders to the net, and the puck somehow stays loose. Yagrin didn't cover it up. Kovalenko still lurking in the offensive end. Turnover by MODO. Vladislav Rybakov takes his shot, and it's blocked by Lindgren, it would appear. And it goes up into the net, and Loko will get another offensive zone face-off. MODO have just collapsed. In the past few minutes, and are nowhere to be found. It's been all Loko here late in the second, getting 2 goals past Yagrin. Denisenko and Dadinkin scored just 57 seconds apart to double Loko's 2-0 lead and extended it to 4-0. And now it's Max Valgren, who hasn't had a very successful tournament yet, and gets hit in his back. He's gliding slowly to the bench, and only now he makes it to the bench. Max Valgren was checked from behind and appears to be hurt on the play. Last last minute of play in the second period as Bubir, or rather Dalen, who skates it into the offensive end from MODO. Nordin is out there helping him out, but it's Alexander Darian who has it in the neutral zone now. It's a 4-on-1 rush development for Loko. Darinkin tries to feed it to the back door. It doesn't go through, and Darian is furious with himself as he smashes his stick on the ice. And now it's Nikolaev who retrieves the puck for Loko. Plays it across the ice to Lukichov. Lukichov to Denisenko. Let's see what he can come up with now. Denisenko tries to out-dangle 4 defensemen, and he does so. It makes it look so easy, too, in the process. Denisenko now plays it across the ice to Slipets. Slipets tries to put it to the slot. Slipets now passing it to the blue line. They take a shot from there. It was Mironov, and Jagber makes the final save of the period. Loko looking as the force to be reckoned with. Absolutely dominated in the second period and extended their lead to 4-0 after having scored just 1 goal in the first period. MODO having a hard time competing against this very strong Yaroslavl team who are defending the championship title this year. Remember, if Loko will win another Junior Club World Cup, they will set a record because that will be their 3rd championship title. We're gonna have another intermission for 17 minutes, but I expect you to be back for the final 20 minutes of action. And the way Loko have performed throughout the 4-day, I think we're in for an exciting finish and possibly a few more terrific goals. So if you're a fan of hockey, be here back in 17 minutes.
Что же, ну сейчас давайте обратим внимание на экраны и посмотрим видео представления команды Локо. Россия!
Локо, Россия. Столица России – Москва. Официальный язык – русский. Национальная достопримечательность – Кремль. Традиционное блюдо – пельмени. Популярный спорт – футбол и хоккей.
Вот это да!
Стереотипы. Иностранцы изучают Россию с большим интересом. Кто-то до сих пор верит в медведей с балалайками, гуляющих по Красной площади и распевающих «Калинку-малинку». По факту, современная Россия принимала спортивные мероприятия глобального масштаба. Олимпийские игры в Сочи, чемпионат мира по водным видам спорта в Казани, универсиаду в Красноярске, чемпионат мира по футболу в 11 городах. Впереди молодежный чемпионат мира по хоккею в Новосибирске. Земля русская славится талантами в разных областях. Александр Сергеевич Пушкин, Михаил Васильевич Ломоносов, Валерий Харламов, Алла Пугачева, Мария Шарапова, Алексей Морозов, Ирина Шейх. Список бесконечный. Россия богата не только известными именами, но и старинными городами и культурными центрами. К примеру, Ярославль входит в список памятников всемирного наследия ЮНЕСКО и считается одним из основных объектов Золотого кольца России. В Ярославле находится одна из сильнейших хоккейных школ страны. Лoko – молодежная команда «Локомотива», трехкратный обладатель Кубка Харламова, действующий чемпион Кубка мира. Остановить такой мощный «Локомотив» будет непросто. Что же придумают другие участники молодежного Кубка мира?
Возвращаемся на лед, где прямо сейчас нас ждет еще одна баталия. На этот раз у нас две очаровательные участницы. Давайте их поприветствуем. Это Олеся и Оля. Давайте им поаплодируем. Они будут выяснять, кто из них лучше бросает. Но на этот раз не на точность, а на дальность. Чья шайба, какой участница окажется ближе всех к дальнему борту, та участница и одержит победу и заберет подарок. У каждой будет ровно по 3 попытки, поэтому выявить победителя не составит труда. Если что, нам поможет Лео. Давайте поаплодируем Лео! Лео беспристрастный, честный судья, он не даст соврать. Итак, девчонки уже на позиции, давайте начнем с Оли. Оля, ты готова? Ну, в таком случае 3, 2, 1, действуй! Итак, первый бросок, шайба летит очень и очень уверенно. Так, отлично, вот у нас есть результат. Чем ответит Олеся? Итак, внимание, бросок Олеси. Тоже довольно неплохо. Шайба летит. И останавливается, но не очень далеко от шайбы Ольги, поэтому еще есть все шансы сравнять. Вторая попытка Ольги. Оля, давай. Давайте поддержим. Второй бросок еще более уверенным выглядит. И кажется, это новый рекорд. Отлично. Олеся, нужно постараться. Чтобы перебить, нужно постараться, но у тебя есть все шансы, поэтому давай. Так, отлично. Шайба катится. И останавливается примерно в том же районе. А теперь у нас Олеся лидер. Браво. Но еще есть одна попытка у Ольги. Итак, финальный решающий бросок. Неужели в ворота? Это гол! Но главное не забить, главное бросить шайбу дальше, поэтому со всей силы, как только можешь. Олеся, давай! Неужели тоже будет гол? Так. Немного не хватило, а это значит, что победу одерживает Ольга. Давайте ей поаплодируем! Мы тебя поздравляем. Мы благодарим Олесю за участие. Это была достойная битва. Вы обе большие умницы. Ну и отдельное спасибо Лео за честное судейство. Лео, ты лучший!
Кубок «Газпромнефти». Международный детский хоккейный турнир возрастной категории не старше 11 лет. Апрель 2020 года. Сочи. Дворец спорта «Большой» и ледовый дворец «Айсберг».
Холдинг РЖД. Ключевой участник.
Welcome back to Sochi for third period action between Loko and MODO. And so far, there's been one team on the ice, and it's been Yaroslavl, who have a 4-0 lead, absolutely dominating in the second period, and scoring 3 unanswered goals over the stretch. It was Nikita Anahovsky who got the first mark off Nikolai Kovalenko's assist. And then it was Grigory Denisenko, and wearing number 14, and he's in his first game at the tournament, scoring his first goal. As well, it's Danishkin and Daniil Misu, who also is making his debut at the tournament tonight, picking up the assists. And then it was Danila Dadinkin scoring his second goal of the tournament. Nikolai Kovalenko picked up his second assist of the game, and Anton Malashov was also making his debut at the tournament at the secondary assist. Loko out shooting MODO 28-9. Whopping total for Loko, and basically what MODO could have scored was denied by Loko netminder Yegor Guskov, who's making his debut at the tournament tonight as well. The 17-year-old netminder who hasn't even played a single game in Junior Hockey League, so Yegor Guskov is still waiting to make his major junior debut in Russia. Lucas Yagbring is between the pipes for MODO, and he has been spectacular, denying Loko on a number of golden scoring opportunities, but he couldn't stop everything that Loko was sending his way, and Loko have a commanding 4-0 lead here early in the third period as we just got the game underway. Dadinkin, aggressive on the forecheck, unable to retrieve the puck, and MODO will dump it down the ice. Nikita Anahovsky picks it up in his slot. Now Misu has it. Misu already has an assist tonight. Prospect of the New Jersey Devils. Dumped it in from Max Danishkin, who was selected by the Edmonton Oilers in the 7th round. Earlier this summer, the puck slides to Mironov at the blue line, who plays it to Misu. Misu drops down low, set cross-ice pass to, I think it was Kirill Slipats taking the shot, and he couldn't bury it. MODO still have their first line out there with Max Valgren, who had to leave their ice prematurely in the second period after being checked in the back by one of Loko players. Now Kirill Slipats put it on a nice move to get away from his defenseman deep in his defensive territory. MODO would play the puck back into the offensive zone, but Guskov comes out to play it. And now it's Daniil Misu, New Jersey Devils prospect, who plays it to his teammate. Now it's Denisenko, first-round pick by the Florida Panthers, who already has a goal tonight. Passing it to Slipets, who wrists it hard on Yagbring, but Yagbring is able to make a stop. This is the final game of Day 5 of the 2019 Junior Club World Cup in Sochi. And we're ready now who is going to make the semifinals from Pool A. It's going to be Loko, regardless of the outcome of the game, who will finish on top of the group and face the second best team of Pool B. MODO will finish third, and its team AJHL earlier this afternoon had defeated the Voss of Switzerland. 7-0 was the final score of that game. Loko with another scoring chance as they're in numbers down low, and Yagbring makes another huge save. And now it's his defenseman who comes to the rescue. That could have easily been a 5-0 game just now. And now as Vladislav Rybakov tries to deflect the puck into the net, it goes out of play. For Vladislav Rybakov is not having a very successful tournament. Had a number of scoring chances, but so far his conversion rate at the tournament is below average, and as a matter of fact, he's still looking for his first point of the tournament in 3 games. And now Manin just toying with Yagbring, and instead of burying it, passing, he decided to pass it to his teammate. And Loko let another scoring chance go to waste, and now it's Alexander Darian playing it up the right wing. Now Lukashov fires it from the blue line, and it's blocked. Lukashevich battles with Nubed. Darian tries to get the puck under control. It's Nikolaev who skates it in over the blue line, taking the shot straight at Yagbrun, who will hold on. As I was saying, Vladislav Rybakov wearing number 77 for Loko in this one. Still looking for his first point of the tournament. He was one of the best forwards for Loko at the 2018 tournament, scoring 4 goals and notching 4 assists for 8 points in 5 games. Vladislav Rybakov already made his professional hockey debut in the VHL, the second-tier Russian professional league, after the best professional hockey league in Russia after, obviously, KHL. And Rybakov played 10 games in that league, scoring a goal and picking up an assist. Let's get back to action in Sochi now, as Bychkov plays it to his teammate, and Smalyshev, who retrieves the puck in the defensive zone. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty called on the play, and it's going to go against Loko, as I think one of MODO players was tripped up. Let's see what the call is, and it is a trip. As I've said many, many times during these broadcasts, tripping being the most popular penalty at the tournament. Anton Malyshev finds himself in the penalty box. Another native of Yaroslavl. Yaroslavl has one of the best junior hockey schools in the country. Now Wallander has the puck on top of the zone. Wallander being the quarterback on the Swedish power play, wearing number 54. William Wallander receiving the puck back. One-touch pass back to the left wing. As they try to shoot it from there, that was Linus Skager taking the wrist shot, and it goes straight at Igor Guskov, and we'll get another stoppage of play. Linus Skager is a very gifted winger, skilled player on MODO. Scored a goal against DeVos. In MODO's first game of the tournament, the game went to the shootout. Still the only game of the tournament that went to the shootout, or overtime for that matter. Every other game was decided in regulation. Skager plays it around the rim to Nordberg. Now Anderson has it. Anderson looking for a passing lane. Passing it to Wallander. Wallander to Skager. Skager, who's normally at the right wing, now he's playing left. Plays it to Yoel Valgren. Wallander back to Skager. Skager in the left face of circle to Yoel Valgren, who one-times it and it goes wide of the net. And now Anderson with a cross-ice pass attempt to Skager. It doesn't go through. It's partially intercepted. Now Wallander attempts a point shot. It's blocked, and Anderson battles for it as he's being checked hard by Denisenko. And now it's Kirill Slapats, who tries to kill off as much time as he can. There's only 45 seconds remaining on MODO's power play. Wallander, who's still on the ice, Wallander has been out there for the entire duration of the power play for MODO. Keep in mind that this guy plays every other shift. Played 29 minutes in the game against DeVos. Now Hawkinson playing it to Nordin. Nordin is unable to keep the puck in the offensive zone. It will be Hugo Stuf, the 17-year-old, who gives up the puck. And now it's Vladislav Rybakov still looking for his first of the tournament, unable to convert on the scoring chance. But as the battle for the puck in the corner in MODO's territory, Loko will kill off the remainder of the penalty. Vladislav Rybakov puts it on his backhand, shoots from the slot. He's chopped down and still doesn't find the back of the net. And it looks like it's going to be the 17-year-old Hugo Stuf who will get the gate following the play. He argues that Rybakov went down out of his own volition, but the ref won't hear about it. And Hugo Stuf, who turned 17 just 2 days ago. Scored a goal on his 17th birthday against Team AJHL in the key game of Pool A, tying the game up at 4th, but then it was Alex Young who completed his hat trick. And Loko scored another one. That's Dadenkin who's going to be credited with the marker, and they make it 5-0 as it takes them just 8 seconds to convert on this man advantage following the trip on Vladislav Rybakov, and Hugo Stuf skates back to his bench. 5-0 Loko here early in the third period, and I don't think they're done either. Let's take another look at how the play developed. Nikolai Kovalenko setting up Rybakov at the hash marks, who took the shot, and it was blocked by Lindgren. But Dadenkin stayed with the puck and slide it in, but actually I think it's going to be Rybakov who finally gets his first goal of the tournament. He was the one who drew the penalty, and finally he finds the back of the net. Barely so, but it does count, and it's 5-0 Loko. Anderson, Skagger, and Joel Valgren go there for MODO. And Loko sent out their second line, who has been wildly successful at the tournament, has fun scoring in this game again as well. It's Danishkin, Darin, and Manin. Now it's Nikolaev who has the puck, plays it to Lukashevich. Lukashevich to center ice. Now Manin has it at the left wing. He skates to the half wall looking for a passing lane. Manin still with the puck. Gives it to Darian. Darian back to Manin. And now it's Anderson who steals it. Darian lays body on Anderson. Anderson passing it to Skagger. Skagger failing to make a quick pass to Joel Valgren, who was set up for a one-timer. And now it's who else but William Ballander who has the puck for MODO, playing it into the corner. And now it's Skagger who has it at the right wing, skates into the zone, plays it to Anderson. Anderson curls away from his defenseman. MODO has the puck in the left face of circle. Cross ice pass. Skagger had to bury it, but he misses the net. Igor Guskov couldn't get it across the net in time. That would have been a goal only if only Skagger could have hit the wide open 4x6. Joel Valgren plays it to behind the net. Skagger to Valgren. The puck is up in the air, and nobody had any idea where the puck was, and it just landed in the blue pen. And Guskov was quick to cover it up. We hear some heated exchange between local players who are not happy with the way they performed on this shift, despite the fact that they are 5-0. And we get another stoppage of play here. We will conclude round-robin action at the 2019 Sirius Junior Club World Cup tomorrow, as we still have 2 more games, and unlike this one, there's a lot of intrigue involved there. At 3 o'clock Sochi time, it's going to be Karpats, reigning champions of Finland, taking on Red Bull, reigning champions of Austria. Karpat have already guaranteed themselves a place in the semi-final round, and Red Bull are still looking to secure theirs, so they're going to give it 110% to get a win tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Don't miss that game, and if you're still in the mood for more hockey, come back at 7 o'clock as Team NHL, representing the United States of America, will be taking on Trashinets. But now it's Dadenkin who attempts a cross-ice pass in the offensive zone for Loko. It doesn't go through. Loko retrieved the puck in the neutral zone. Bichkov passed it to Malyshev. Malyshev to Kovalenko, who already has 3 assists tonight. And now he plays it up to Dadenkin. Dadenkin with a cross-ice pass to Anahovsky, and it doesn't go through. And Looks like there's going to be a high sticking penalty called on the play, and it's going to be again against Mikhail Sundel's team. It took Loko just 8 seconds on their previous power play attempt to convert. Let's see if they can be just as quick about this one as they were at the previous one. Still waiting to see where the penalty actually took place. It was behind the play as soon as Kovalenko passes the puck. On the follow-up play, he gets high sticked by Sandström. You can see a few stitches up above his upper lip, a consequence of being hit with the puck in his previous game against Team AJHL, where it's a full protection match following that game. 11 minutes and 45 seconds remains to be played in regulation, or should I already say the game, because it's a pretty easy case to make. Who's going to win this one? Lukichov plays it to the right wing. Darian expecting the pass in the left face of circle. It's a bit inaccurate, and now Darian plays it to Lukichov at the blue line. Nikolaev has it at on top of the right face of circle, taking a shot from there, gets blocked, and one of the Loko players loses his stick, appealing to the official that there should be another penalty for slashing on the play. There isn't one. Manin at the half wall down the right, or excuse me, the left side. Now Nikolaev receives the puck on top of the right circle, playing it to Anahovsky. Anahovsky back to Nikolaev. Attempt is made, but doesn't go through, and MODO are able to clear the puck down the ice. 50 seconds remaining on Loko's power play as Lukichov skates back to retrieve the puck in his defensive territory. Loko going cross ice with it arrogantly, but they complete the play. Now Denisenko to Kirill Slepets. Kirill Slepets back to the blue line to Mironov. Mironov back to Slepets. Back to Mironov it goes. Back to Slepets. Cross ice pass to Denisenko. Denisenko to the slot for Danishkin, who deflects the puck wide of the net. And now it's Daniil Misil, the defenseman, battling against Hugo Stuf. Hugo Stuf almost won the battle. And now it's going to be Mironov playing it to the half wall, but MODO are able to clear the puck down the ice, and they have Max Valgren shooting it on the short side at Guskov. Guskov makes the save, and just like that, MODO kill off the remainder of the penalty. Less than 10 minutes remains to be played in the third period now. And it's William Wallander who gained the speed in the neutral zone and got the puck into the offensive end for MODO, but the play was broken up by Loko, and now it's Minaev who has the puck. Has it behind his net, passes it to Mironov. Mironov off the wall, back to Minaev, smart play. And now they make the play up the left wing to Nikita Anahovsky, one of the goal scorers tonight. Anahovsky skates into the corner with it, loses possession, still battles for it. Looking to regain possession, and he does, only to give it up a few seconds later. Kovalenko retrieves the puck. Nikita Anahovsky expects the pass at the far post, but the pass doesn't go through. Kovalenko retrieves it behind the net, plays it to Anahovsky. Anahovsky backhand pass to the slot. Loko skate back into the neutral zone to establish control of the puck. Get it off to center ice to Minaev. Loko changing on the fly, playing the puck to Anahovsky. Anahovsky with a room for a shot, and he goes for it. Jagber makes a blocker save. Loko with possession again in the offensive territory. Going cross ice with it to Roman Bychkov. Roman Bychkov to the hash marks for Anton Malyshev, the defenseman, and Malyshev couldn't bury it from inside. Now Dadinkin looking for a passing lane. Looks like Loko are on a power play, but it's actually an even strength possession for Loko as they look for another cross-ice pass. Their lane was picked off as much as it was this one. Now Dadinkin retrieving the puck, skating along the blue line with it, putting on a few moves, and MODO are just unable to contain Loko whatsoever. Now Linus Skager in over the blue line, playing it to Lindemann to his left, but offside is going to be called on the play. And we'll get an icing, face-off right outside of Loko's territory. Igor Podamatsky is on your screens right now, a former longtime goaltender for Lokomotiv. the only member of Russian Super League on Team Russia at the 2002 Olympics in Salt Lake City. He was Russia's third goaltender and won a bronze medal at the Olympics. MODO get caught with too many men on the ice. Remember I said in the first period that we would see a call like that made at the tournament because that's the second most popular call after tripping. And Loko will go back on a power play. I don't know about you, but being an impartial hockey admirer here, I just can't get enough of Loko's passing plays. And so far at this tournament, it seems that only Karpet from Oulu can face Loko as maybe an equal. Other teams have just not been able to match Loko's firepower. Denisenko retrieves the puck in the corner, playing it to Danishkin. Denisenko at the half wall. Attempts a cross-ice saucer pass, and it almost goes through, and Loko almost take a one-timer from there. Now looking for Denisenko with the return cross-ice pass. This time it's intercepted by Hugo Stup, who will skate into the offensive zone with it and attempt a pass to the far post, but it's intercepted, and now Loko going the other way with it. Denisenko to Dadinkin, Dadinkin to Slepets. What a cheeky play by Loko as Slepets shoots it right at Yagbrin, who was left at the mercy of Kirill Slepets, and I think there's something wrong with Yagbrin as he's slow to get up. Remember, Slepets packs quite some hit when he shoots that puck. Slepets has one goal at the tournament that he scored in the game against Team AJHL, tying the game up at 2s. And Loko went on to win the game 3-2 as Ilya Nikolaev, the defenseman, scored the game-winning goal. Alexander Daryan playing it to the other corner. Now he receives the puck in Gretzky's office, and it was Danil Misul taking a hard one-timer and snapping his lumber in half. Now Guskov playing it up the ice. Loko have possession in the neutral zone. It's Alexander Daryan playing it to Nikolaev and Manin. Loko lose the puck in the offensive territory, and MODO are able to put it into the neutral zone and slide it down the ice into the corner. Mironov picks it up, gives it back to Daryan. Daryan playing it to Nikolaev. Nikolaev breaks into the zone. Plays it to Manin, Manin to Daryan. Daryan at the half wall, looking at his options. Now he's in the corner, still with possession. Alexander Daryan playing it to Manin, back to Daryan, back to Manin, back to Daryan. Daryan playing it to the high slot for Mironov to shoot it, and he does, and hits somebody in front of the net. And now it's Anderson who has it in the neutral zone, playing it up the right wing for Max Valgren, who's still looking for his first goal of the tournament. Danil Misul loses his stick, and he says that he did it involuntarily as it was smashed out of his hands. No call is going to be made on the play. MODO back to playing full strength as Nikolaev skates into the offensive zone. He's pinned against the glass now, battling for possession, and it's Wallander who comes out on top. Wielding Wallander, one of the better defensemen of the tournament. 5 minutes and 30 seconds remains to be played in this pretty one-sided affair tonight. Yagbrin clears it up the left wing, but it's intercepted by Danishkin. And Loko will retrieve the puck in the neutral zone as Grigory Denisenko, who outsmarts his opponent. That was Nordin that he dangled past. Denisenko with a nice move to get to the slot and taking a shot, but Yagbrin puts it to the side of the zone. Now Slepets puts it to Danishkin for the redirect. It goes wide of the net again, and now Loko lose possession, but only due to their own actions. And finally, MODO solved Yegor Guskov stealing the shutout from the 17-year-old netminer, but it was Just an arrogant play by Loko, who were doing whatever they wanted in the offensive end, and then Minayev tried to dangle past Linus Skager, who didn't think twice and made a saucer pass to Joel Valgren, who scores his second goal of the tournament with a one-timer to finally put MODO on the board. But I'm afraid it's going to be just a consolation goal for the Swedish side, as Loko is still in full command of this game, and they still have the 5-1 lead. Just under 5 minutes remains to be played in the game, and it is Nikolai Kovalenko, who has 3 assists tonight, tried to dangle his way to the slot, unable to do that, and now it's MODO who will skate the other way with it, giving up possession. Anton Malyshev has it now, playing it to Bychkov. Roman Bychkov through the middle of the ice to Anahovsky. Anahovsky can't get it under control. Now MODO. It's Sandström off the wall to Lindgren. Now Buber out the left wing and taking a shot from there was Hawkinson. Buber, or rather Lindevo. Excuse me, it's Dahlin actually. It's a bit confusing when they're playing at the far end of the ice and you can see the jersey numbers clearly. Excuse me for being confusing there for a second. And now it's Malyshev up the ice to Rybakov, one of the goal scorers. Kovalenko back to Rybakov, who tries to beat Jagbrin on the short side. And the Swedish netminder says no. Now Dahlin receiving the puck at the half wall in his defensive zone, playing it to Wallander. Loko regained possession of the puck and playing it up to Rybakov, who goes cross ice with it, and they shoot it from there. Was Grigory Denisenko taking the shot. Another shot follows right from the blue line, and it goes wide of the net as there's only 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining to be played in the third period. Arvidsson along the goal line to his teammate. MODO crossing the red line and dumping the puck in. It's Lukichov who will pick it up behind his goal and start their offensive rush for Yaroslavl. Lukashevich to Slepets. Slepets gains speed in the neutral zone. Skates into the zone, curls away, plays it back to the blue line. The puck stays onside. And now it's Denisenko who has it in the left face of circle. He skates to behind the area behind the goal line. Denisenko still in possession. Denisenko across the ice with a saucer pass for a one-timer. I think it was Lukashevich taking the shot, and Jagbrin has to make another stop. He has seen a lot of shots tonight. It was Lukichov taking this shot from on top of the right circle, and it's a hard slapper too. And Jagbrin stops it with his glove. MODO win the faceoff in their defensive end and put the puck to center ice, where Loko get it under control, and a couple of one-touch passes as they put it into the offensive zone. It's the second line out there for Loko: Darian, Danishkin, and Manin. Manin gets the puck under control, looking for a passing lane. Toe drag, he gets to the hash marks, then take a shot away. Now feeds Darian there. Darian holds on to the puck, curls away from the opposition, and the puck barely leaves the offensive end, but that's enough for linesman to make the right call, and we get a stoppage of play with just over 2 minutes remaining on the clock in regulation. And Loko still have a commanding 4-goal lead as they up 5-1. We'll see Loko again in 2 days' time in the semifinal. They will face whoever finishes second in Pool B. It's going to be August 30th. And the final game and the bronze medal game will obviously take place on August 31st, the last day of the tournament. As for MODO, they will finish third in Group A, so they will face whoever finishes third in Pool B. Will be a 7 o'clock game the day after tomorrow. Maxim Danishkin is getting the gate for Loko, so Yaroslavl will finish the remainder of the game short-handed, but keep in mind they have Nikolai Kovalenko out there lurking in the water. When Kovalenko is out there, it doesn't matter if Loko is short-handed or not. He can still create something out of nothing. Yagrim plays the puck to Yoel Valgren, who has the only goal for MODO in this game. And now it's Anderson who skates it into the zone. And it's Malachuk who battles with the puck. Vladislav Rybakov has it under control. It's an odd-man rush developing for Loko. Rybakov tries to play it to Kovalenko. And the puck gets stuck somewhere in the skates of Linus Skager. Last minute of play in this game. Skager tries to dangle past Kovalenko. No go. And Kovalenko plays it to Rybakov, who tries to dangle past Yoel Valgren. Valgren doesn't let him go through and plays it to his defenseman. MODO will change on the fly, and there's now just over 30 seconds remaining to be played in the game. MODO are not in a rush to begin this offensive. Nordin gets the zone and skates the half wall of the left wing, plays it to the blue line. And they take a hard drive from there in the final seconds of the game. Another hard shot is taken, and it goes wide of the net as they battle for it behind the goal. Max Valgren tries to unstick it from the boards, and there you have it. After 60 minutes of play, it's Loko who come out on top. 5-1 is your final. Loko go 3 for 3 in round robin, and will play their next game in 3 days' time on Friday night as they await for their opponent from Pool B. That will do it for Day 5 action of the 2019 Sirius Junior Club World Cup. My name is Andreas Sachenko. It has been a lot of pleasure working for you tonight at both of the games. Once again, it was Team AJHL defeating Davos 7-0 in the afternoon game, securing the second spot in Pool A, and Loko defeated MODO from Sweden 5-1 to conclude the action in round-robin action in Pool A. Thank you very much for being here with us. Do come back tomorrow as we'll get 2 more games for you. This tournament is far from over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Winner, please rise up for the national anthem of Russian Federation. Мы поздравляем российскую команду с победой и напоминаем вам, что завтра матчи нашего турнира начнутся в 3 часа дня. Встречаются команды Red Bull Salzburg, Австрия и Karpet Oulu, Финляндия. Второй матч начнется в 7 часов вечера. Встречаются команды Ocelarche Čirec, Чехия и сборная команда Североамериканской хоккейной лиги, представляющая Соединенные Штаты Америки.
Раз.